Hello, yeah, another update on this. So, I've gotten it working pretty well for, yeah, I haven't, for it still, it can handle when you resign, but it can't handle when your opponent resign, or when you, run out of time yet, but that'll be easy to implement once I'm getting a, LCD screen so I can make a little chess clock, and so yeah, you can tell that the log is a lot chattier. That's because I got the Python logging working. It doesn't work with F string substitution. You have to use the old style with ampersand, the little percent signs or whatever. But yeah. So that's, annoying that it doesn't work with that, and there's no documentation for it, of course. But yeah, I also have I have it here, as you can see, the date time. Pull our hands up. Every time a move gets updated, it'll update the date time, and then from there I'm going to use that. It's a wonky format right now, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that and take that, and I bought some LCDs. We can find those. Yeah, these. I bought some LCDs, and I'm going to have those, and I'm going to have that. I'm not sure if I'm using both, or I'll just use one, and it'll depend on how many characters they can do. And I'll just set up some chess clocks in my, what should I do here? Be brave. But yeah, it's working pretty well. Like it's fairly mature, and the logging's working. And now I'm just waiting on these LCDs to get and what I'm going to do is I have an Arduino Uno, and then I have some LCDs, and I'm just gonna set those up, and we'll have the time. You can get the time updated with every one of these date time things every time the person makes a move. So just go from that, and then time doesn't change. Time is constant, or no, relatively. We're not anywhere near the speed of light, so it's fine. Yeah, I should castle here and get my knights free from the pin. Not really too scared of anything you can do. He's got my bishop somewhat relegated, but yeah, it's fine. I'll probably push the H pawn up, and then I just let it back, and it'll sit nicely there. So yeah, it's working really well. The move confirmation is working, and I'm also gonna probably introduce a quiet mode. And it's not a priority for me right now because I kind of like the beeping. But definitely before I release version 1.0, it'll have a quiet mode. I don't honestly mind if I trade that the capturing toward the centers. It looks good anyway. I can then rebuild my pawn chain. Then you can see it has the lights for your move now, which is fancy. Right. Guess I should show that. Knight to a5 jump looks good off the bat, but then what is he gonna do? I feel like I got his pieces kind of tied up, so I got time to be fancy. Because if he pushes the b pawn up, then it's not really. It's fine. I can just jump to c4. That's alright, that's alright. I'm debating the pawn push to a5 just to get rid of my backwards pawn, and yeah, sure, let's go for it. Because I'm not really concerned about my knight. It can jump always to c4. Well, I can jump in here and attack his pawn on e3. And if he takes, I take, and then I don't know, just kind of uncomfortable for him. And I don't really value that. Bishop is not worth 3 points, so I'm gonna do it. And if he does capture with the bishop, I can just clean up my pawn chain nicely. I also might want to push f5 to like shut down his bishop to queen battery. Yeah, what if he takes, or when I take with the knight, then, but he doesn't have any real safe squares to go to, and yeah, I think I'm okay. It was a tactic I missed, but I don't think it works, because I can cake on e3 with the fork on the 2 pieces, power pieces, the rook and the queen. I also like that I have more space than him, and he feels cramped. He has a center, but it's tenuous. So yeah, welcome to Nick's chess commentary channel. Yeah, speaking of which, the candidates tournament I was hoping to go to, but it might be the visa issues with the Indian players, which there's a lot of Indian players. That's too bad. I think it'll be a definite loss for Canada if the Canada tournament doesn't go through. Well, I mean, I gotta take it, right? And you can see there the white time left and black time left there. I got it updated so it I could clean it up and have it output to the console in a better format, but you're not really looking at the console anyways when you're playing, and there's no way I'm gonna get a prettier layout than just the lichess is like right here. So I think there's not that guy. I don't think that's worth the effort to try to improve that. If you capture with the pawn, I can take the E3 pawn with the let's go ham. Yeah, I'm winning this soundly. And I missed that because I'm blind. That's okay. Let's see what the material's like. Well, he has. I count on the board. Count on the board. Man, I can't believe I missed that. I'm debating just king pinning his knight to the queen, and then sure, let's go for it. Might light on that. This pawn chain is pretty well protected, and I don't see him infiltrating to the point where he's getting at that. Oh, it's over there. And see, I really wish there was 4 lights instead of 2 on this, But what you gonna do? Is that scary? Kind of, but I feel like I have better control than him on the black squares, so if I just push this, it'll really prevent that from ever being an issue with the pawn, the G7 attack. And he has a slight edge on me material. Why does he? No, it's I'm up 1 pawn. I could capture that, but then I'm not afraid if he captures the bishop, I can't recapture. So I mean, what if I just push? Then it'll break up his strong center and put some pressure down the middle. I like it. Like only 1 place, and that's fine place. pushing e4 looks good here. And his pawn weaknesses are just the worst. Like, I feel very comfortable with my pawn structure over his. It's definitely winning the pawn game. He has what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pawn islands, and yep, double pawns. Yeah, and rooks means I'm based. I have the 2 rooks, so if it gets to endgame, I'm pretty comfortable. Five, 6, 7 versus 6, 7. So yeah, perfectly balanced. Now. Let's see if I push that. I have 1. Yes. Yeah, definitely be explosive if I do that. What are my other options? Yeah, I don't think I can push that quite yet, but if I just capture and then I'm attacking his knight, double my own pawns, but whatever. There's gotta be a way I can attack this bishop. But yeah, the way it gives you the time remaining, I feel like, let's see what the time remaining is after. Yeah, we won't see right now. Oh man, I want to capture with the H pawn. I just worried kind of about king safety, but I feel like it's not gonna matter that much. It's, what if he plays there? No, it's too dangerous, I feel. How many seconds you got left? 2,500? There's got to be a better way to turn out that time. Maybe I'll work on that. I don't really want to break over here because this is holding up his rook pretty well, and it's just, I feel like if I break, it's not gonna benefit me. And I like this, that I have this bishop block from coming to c6, and I would still if I broke, but it's, yeah, Yeah, NicLink again, right. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way the chess board is coming coming along, and how I can show moves and whatnot. I feel like that has really matured. My ability to show moves is much better than it used to be, and yeah. The feature I would like to do is, like, I still need to mess with Bluetooth, but it's honestly it's not a priority for me, because I don't wanna connect with Bluetooth that much, and I'm the only one to use this. So, but the chess clock thing with the it's gonna be that's exciting. My I've always wanted to use this fucking thing, but I've ordered some LCD. I already told you, didn't I? Yeah, I think that'll be nice, and hopefully my buddy helped me out with that, and we'll get it done. If I capture there, which is escape squares, and go back and back, and I don't know, those are never gonna be able to go to this square. So his knight's pretty safe there for being trapped anyway. Alright, he's here to tango. A capture? Yeah, what knight jumps do you have? Nothing with check. And there's... I don't know if I... So yeah, I mean... I feel like I gotta... I forgot about the pin like a dumbass, but that's fine. If I run away here to F7, because running away to the edge of the board is just not a little bad. It's bad news. And I'll capture with check, but then I feel like I can just skip away and yeah, if he captures check, I'll just take with the king. Then if you're probably gonna capture my bishop, and I'll recapture with the queen. I like my chances. It's looser than I usually like to play, but that's okay. He goes back there, I can get him with a pawn fork. Wait. Yeah. If he goes back here, I can get him with the pawn tree. On E3, I can get him with the pawn fork by taking there, but. Whew. Yeah, it's usually not good to capture in the center with the bishop, but it's what it is, and I think, or usually not good to bring your king towards the center, but in this position specifically, I feel it's pretty good. Like it's not in any direct danger, I feel. But yeah, it's a real shame about the candidates. I know there's geopolitical issues between like India and Canada and Canada, but I mean, I feel like this is, we can just get we need to get over that, you know. We need to get over petty nationalism. Something. He's really thinking now. If he plays something like rook here to e1, do I just take the knight? Immediately just bring the rook here to so it's protected by the implied pin on the queen. It doesn't look bad, but then what's he gonna do? No checks in the position, and yeah, let's go for it. You have to pick up the pieces with this. It's sometimes, like usually if you slide them it's fine, but occasionally it'll catch it up and it'll put it in one of the squares between where you went to. You slid over, and that it's always annoying. But yeah, I'm feeling this project is, it's reaching a state of maturity that I feel like I'm going to branch out and try out some other things, which will be fun. I'm just compiling, and we'll see if it's working. Lichess and the other terminal here, and it's these errors. They're expected with your compiling. I know they scare the fuck out of me at first, but they are expected apparently. I don't know. Coward. Takes. I'm debating pushing his pawn, but takes. And what do I take with? Probably the knights. Right? I don't know what that's. That sort of opens up my king. I don't know, much like that. So. Also, my knight looks pretty okay on this square. It has then, just make it a one move attack, I guess.
Would you like to see Sarah in all her grandeur?
I'm still recording the video.
What?
I'm still recording the video.
Oh, sorry.
No worries. Sorry about that. I don't know if that was the best move. Whatever. Would like to be able to take some of the pressure off that diagonal this bishop. I would really like to clear off this bishop with that bishop. So if I push, then he takes, and I can just get in there maybe. I don't know.
You guys want me to turn the dogs in now?
He's got to move his knight first. His knight's gonna go back probably. Well, it goes here. And it sort of ruins my plan of going here. When it goes there, I can just push the pawn again and kick it. And then where's it gonna go from there? Yeah. Also just like maybe putting my bishop there to really control. Or I could just go here with the bishop, and I don't really like him putting his bishop there if I move my very complicated position. That's spooky. Take here. This knight's gonna. Actually, it could go here. That's it's not. That's annoying. I'll just go here. Alright, yeah, it's D&D night. Oh, forgot about that. It's Monday, right? Yeah. I don't know, it was just not reaction, but I feel like I can't, I don't know, do some of that knight and get rid of my pawn and my knight issue, and then go in and try to trade off the pawn if you capture the pawn, or trade off the queen if you capture the pawn. If you capture the rook, I'll just trade off the knight for the rook, you know? If you capture with the knight, if you capture the, yeah, this is why you calculate before, because you capture the knight, not capture with the knight, then you capture with the knight, no, trade off the queens. Yeah, it's still fine. So I'm still up a bit of material with my trading piece for a rook. Captures, and they capture the queen with check. Shit. This is why we fucking calculate. You capture the queen with check, and I block with the queen, and it captures king. This card captures, and it captures. Then I check, and it was there, and I capture. What if it doesn't move there? Where else is he gonna move? I'm gonna capture. Yeah, I'm down a bit of material in that trade, I think, but it's fine. Not a pawn. But I'm still finding this up piece in the end game, and I'm okay with that, you know? So what? He'll have to double his pawns. He captures my queen, he gets that check. But I don't think it does anything. Let's see. I gotta go do it. Yeah, it's two strong central pawns. It's fine. Everything is fine. I'm gonna go for might have said that's not the best move, and maybe you're right, but whatever. Just want to get out of town away from that knight with my, yeah. Moving faster now, we have 3 minutes left. This was not supposed to take so much time, but whatever, man, whatever. on the time crunch. This is an interesting game anyway. Want to trade off some material. Trap that bishop back there. Woo! Good game, good game! And you see at the end it goes lights up, and then right, then it raises NicLink Inception, game over. And then if you want to join another game, I'll just play a bot. Yeah, you can tell I'm an average chess player and I don't know how to play bot. We'll reset the board. And this is without having to restart NicLink. But if you resign, it's still, because he doesn't send any it doesn't send anything on the API stream, so I still have to and the when you resign yourself, it's yeah, it's definitely doable, but it doesn't pick it up the way you do is the on the other with your opponent resign, but that's fine. You should never resign anyways, right? Make your opponent work for it. So then I'll go here and play Stockfish. Maybe the first move of the game is buggy because I don't have my. Nope. And it's like I said, it's a new feature, and it it obviously doesn't work. But you can sell it. But your brain start received. We'll try again. Okay, well, I'm gonna fix that, and anyways, have a good day. Thanks, man.